Yo, fam, now give me what's going on. It is your boy ZVG here, and today we have a very special video for you guys. Today we have the top 5 best age units in Dragon Ball Legends. Now, the criteria that me and the other content creator Swift decided upon is that the unit had to be like almost a year or over a year old to make it into our top 5 list. And at the end of the video, we'll have a combined list because we both have individual lists. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright, so number 5 on my list, I have Zenkai 7 Namek Goku. Obviously, this guy isn't as used as much as before, but this guy was pretty much a staple for the entire year. He's still, on the bench for a lot of teams because of his Zenkai ability buff in Blue Saiyans, and the best unit in the game right now is a Blue Saiyan Ultra Super Gogeta. This guy is still really good, obviously a great last man standing fighter. He has good damage, good tanking. He's overall one of the better Zenkai this game has ever had. And that's who I have at number 5 on my list. Now, Swift, would you like to tell the audience what you have as number 5 on your list?
Okay, so I put Fat Boo as number 5 on my list, and I agree with yours as well. Like, I think Namek Goku's insanely good, like to this day. Yeah. But Fat Boo was one of those units that like he came out and he never really stopped being good. Like, I still occasionally see people running regen today. It's a lot less frequent than it used to be, but yeah, I still see Fat Boo every once in a while, and I would say overall, like, he's just maintained a pretty good status in PvP for, basically since he got his Zenkai. So that's who I have at number 5.
Okay, all right, makes sense. And I have Fat Boo as number 4 on my list because I do agree with you. Fat Boo is still being used today, even though it's not as frequent. And honestly, on that yellow green regen team, that team can do really good work because of Fat Boo's locking and DKP in the Dragon Ball. But Fat Boo's locking is really what makes that team function how it is, because once you lock somebody in, you can easily just rise and rush Gogeta, take him out, and the sub count reduction of 5 counts won't activate because Fat Boo's lock just cancels that. And also the fact that too, Fat Boo can also like deal good damage to Goku and Vegeta if they stop the Vegeta. So with that lock-in, or with the strike lock, with the amazing heals that he does have, he's still a pretty viable unit in today's meta on that YYG regen team. As you said, bro, he came out and he never stopped being good. He was always at the top of S tier minimum, but obviously with this new meta shift from the past 2 banners, he's obviously taken quite a hit in the current meta.
Yeah, for sure, I agree with that. So for number 4 on my list, I put, and this is just, remember, I'm kind of biased towards God Key, but I put Super Saiyan Blue Goku, the Zenkai one, the Blue Zenkai Goku, just because he's always honestly been a really good unit. I don't think he really ever like fell off per se. I think like people just kind of stopped playing with him because God Key's not really in the best spot these days. But at the end of the day, I think Super Saiyan Blue Goku is a phenomenal unit. If I wasn't biased towards God Key, I'd probably reverse these and have Fat Boo at 4 and then Blue Goku at 5. But just because I'm biased towards God Key, I have Zenkai Blue Goku at 4.
Yeah, so for number 3 on my list, I actually have Zenkai 7 Bardock, and it's kind of obvious why. The resurgence of Super Saiyans. I mean, when Bardock's Zenkai first got dropped, right, there were no Super Saiyans to run this guy with, so obviously he was kind of underrated. But once he started getting more Zenkais throughout the year, we got Broly that came out, that little purple team that was really oppressive back in 2021, early 2021, and now we have Blue Purple again, but this time with Ultra Super Gogeta and Zenkai 7 Super Vegito. So Bardock has been a staple for the entire year. His teams have always been pretty good. Bardock himself is a pretty good unit. Obviously, he has 2 times card draw speed. He has the ultimate that regains vanish. He has support. He has LMS. He's just the green card that heals. He's just a great unit, and he's just the core on Super Saiyans. He makes Super Saiyans what they are, and this guy will continue to age phenomenally as long as more Super Saiyans come out, because his crit buffs for the team is just timeless, and it's been proven time and time again. Bardock is a phenomenal Zenkai character and one of the best age units ever in Dragon Ball Legends, if we're being real.
Right? Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Bardock is insanely good, and I actually have Bardock as my number 3 too. And I think we can say there's arguments to be made. He could be even higher, but he at least deserves this. Bardock is like almost like ZVG said. He's literally timeless. I don't think honestly, I don't think Bardock is ever really going to fall off. He's got good enough stats to where I think he's going to be, stat-wise, he's good for a while. The way that his kit works, he gets a lot of his buffs just from his allies getting hit, so that's always something that's going to happen. And then the crit buffs that he offers, he buffs crit damage and crit rate for Super Saiyans, which is just insanely good. I don't think Bardock will fall off for a while, and literally since he got his Zenkai, I mean, I'd say he hasn't really fallen off, man. He's a really, really good character.
Yeah, for sure. And all right, so we're getting to the top 2 units. I feel like by the way our lists are shaping up, I feel like we'll have the 2 same units at the top 2. But for my number 2, it's a unit that rose from the dead. Like, I've never seen a unit rise from the dead like how this guy has risen from the dead these past 2 banners. And that unit is Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta from the 1st year anniversary that came out with the red Super Saiyan Blue Goku. This guy was dead for so long, but thankfully the Legends gods blessed him with one of the most broken teams this game has ever seen in Mono Purple. And this guy just makes Mono Purple do even more Mono Purple things by just one-shotting units, one combo units. Like, the team just does damage. The team is damage itself. Like, and Vegeta just boosts that to the next level with his support abilities. And he also provides the team with some form of Rising Rush control because he does remove 2 Dragon Balls once he dies. And he also, you know, buffs the team's HP and buffs their attack once he dies as well. So this guy is just a good unit on the field. And once he dies, he just makes the other 2 units insanely broken as well. Like, he just is that 3rd guy on Mono Purple, and he just like I said before, risen from the dead, man. Like, I've never seen that happen, like, ever. Like, it's crazy to see he was dead for so long, but now he's back in the meta. It's quite nice to see, honestly.
Dude, yeah, he came out of nowhere, and it was the perfect storm with the Blue Boys and Super Vegito getting his Zenkai. He just, like you said it best, man. It's just that Mono Purple team, I think, really, really brought this guy up. So I actually have him in the same spot, number 2 on my list.
Yeah, he's great. He's great.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Coming in at number 1, this guy, I think everybody knew that this guy's gonna be number 1 on our list. This guy right here is absolutely phenomenal. This guy, man, I do apologize for even doubting his greatness when he first dropped and called him overrated. But this guy, Future Gohan, is one of the best units in the game currently. A year later, remember that this guy came out 1 month after Gogeta Blue and Broly, and this guy is just way better than them, dude. It's not even a comparison to how good this guy is. Amazing support, amazing cover change, good damage, good LMS buffs, the type neutral, the green card on entry. He's just great, dude. He's just good. Like, he has everything you'd want in a unit. If you could choose one unit to have on every team, I choose Future Gohan because he just provides so much for the team. He has endurance as well. He's just amazing, man. Immaculate. Just immaculate.
Dude, yeah, Future Gohan's insanely good, and I'm not gonna lie, I was also one of the people that kind of underrated him when he first came out. I think he was kind of a sleeper unit, you know what I mean? Like, I think a lot of people underrated him, and over time, like, I think everybody just slowly started to realize how good he actually is, and to this day, I think he's been out for over a year at this point, a year and like a couple months, something like that. He's been out for actually a pretty long time, and he's still very, very good. So he's actually my number 1 spot on my list as well. And it definitely makes sense. He's a phenomenal unit.
Yeah, he's just amazing, man. But yeah, that's our individual list, and our combined list will pretty much have Future Gohan at number 1, Super Saiyan Vegeta at number 2, Bardock for number 3, Fat Boy at number 4. Then we have Namek Goku / Blue Goku at number 5. So yeah, this is our top 5 best age units in Dragon Ball Legends. Let us know what your guys' top 5 age units are. And yeah, this is ZVG. And I am joined by Sid for this video, and we'll catch you guys in the next 5-9 Gaming video. Peace out and one love, guys.
Later.